But after that quick update on a brand new Series X update for Ori, was the Outer Worlds DLC from Obsidian called Peril on Gorgon. Wasn't sure if Outer Worlds was going to get DLC. I believe they announced a while ago that they were going to do it, but I couldn't remember if I dreamed that or not. But they came out and said that Peril of Gorgon will be the first of 2 planned DLCs for the Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds is a game that I thoroughly enjoyed. It blended that feel of Fallout and Firefly and those RPG elements and adventure and combat. I thought it blended all those together perfectly. The space western theme, fighting against a corporation, it felt like all my favourite things sort of in one. And something that I really did enjoy about Outer Worlds, which I know a lot of people criticised it for, was actually the length of it. As I'm getting older, I'm not loving having to spend 50 to 100 hours in a game to finish it. Outer Worlds, I believe I completed in 20 hours, maybe, and that's being generous. I'm pretty slow with games nowadays, but I adored only having to put 20 hours into this game to finish it. But I am happy, more than happy, to jump back into it with the Peril of Gorgon DLC, which is coming out September 9th. And following up that by Obsidian again is Grounded, which had a really fun little trailer for it. And can we just all agree that Obsidian really carried this conference for Microsoft? Obsidian, in my opinion, of the last 6-7 studios that they've acquired, is probably the most exciting and the one that I think will pay off the most for Microsoft. They've brought them the Outer Worlds, which was a huge success. The Grounded looks fantastic, I think. It's not a game that I think I will play a lot, but I will definitely jump in and give it a go. The idea of it sounds fun. It seems to have that Obsidian brand of humor to it. Fighting giant spiders does freak me out a little bit, so I'm not entirely looking forward to that, but The Grounded comes out on early access on Steam and Xbox Game Preview on July 28th, so that's not that far away, so we'll be able to jump in and see what that's all about. And following up this was probably the most exciting announcement for me, personally, of this show, which is that Obsidian is working on a brand new, huge RPG, and it is called Avowed, not Avowed, as I very tiredly thought at 2:30 a.m. as well was watching this conference live. It came up and it said, Avowed, and my partner turned over in bed, looked at the TV screen, and then just said, Avowed, and rolled back over to go to sleep. This is the one that I'm actually very looking forward to. We didn't see much, mostly a CGI trailer, with one shot that looks like it would be in-game, where he's sort of holding the sword and does whatever magic spell with the other hand in that classic Obsidian hands out in front of the first-person camera. But this, I feel like, will be big. It was rumoured for a while that Obsidian was working on a quote-unquote Skyrim killer, and while I don't think anything will ever touch Skyrim because that game has been out 9 years and is just unstoppable, it is just still being talked about, still shows up at every Bethesda conference, for better or worse. But if we can get something to sort of challenge Skyrim and have it be an Xbox exclusive, I feel like Avowed could really be the game to do that. I trust Obsidian. I do trust Microsoft, for better or worse there as well. And Avowed is something that I am very excited to see more from.